We're truly here to recognize our two sponsors that have really stepped up and said that they're going to be leaders in this field. I want to personally thank, but also congratulate Dr. Tim Babineau of Lifespan and Thomas Croswell of Tufts Health Plan. Please show them how much we appreciate them. Tim and Tom, I challenge you each to make sure you take a spin around. I just took a quick spin around, and it's really amazing. I'll get back into what these mean for the city and what these mean for transportation, but everyone should really give them a try because they feel special and they feel as though they're the next big thing. I also want to recognize a great partner that we have here in the city. Former mayor of the city of Warwick, someone who I've turned to for advice on several occasions, and now have the pleasure of working with him as the new CEO of RIPTA. Please give it up for Scott Abadesian. And just two more folks that I want to recognize. First of all, the folks from Jump Bicycles. From what I understand, outside of California, there are only a few cities that have this technology and have these bicycles. And I believe the cities are Chicago, Austin, and Washington, D.C. Outside of California. That's right. And we're certainly honored to be the next city that Jump Bicycle comes to. So thank you, Nellie, and your entire team for partnering with us here in Providence. And certainly, last but not least, I want to thank many of the people who carried the water on our end for many, many years, have been working to pull this off. Those are the folks in the City of Providence's planning department, the top planning department in all of New England, if not more than that, headed by Bonnie Nickerson. She has an amazing team because she's always flanked by folks like Martina Haggerty, who's done the yeoman's share of the work on this. So thank you also, Martina. So, here we are, and there are a couple of things that I want to mention about these bicycles and why they're so important, why it's such an important moment for the city of Providence. First of all, we all live in cities that were frankly designed for cars. And we're at a moment right now where we're rethinking our cities to make sure that they're designed for people and the way that we get around and interact with each other. And more as the years go by, we're going to see that folks are going to be ditching the cars and finding ways of living without having to jump into one of the four-tire or four-wheeled automobiles. There's a lot happening in mobility around automation. There's a lot happening around rideshare. But part of that same conversation is how do we use these and new technologies to help people get around and connect with each other. And so when you think of these bicycles, I hope that everyone thinks about these bicycles not as a replacement of other bicycles that what we might have, but these are replacements for other ways that we have of getting around. So think of a new car, think of a new bus. This is what it's competing with. The second reason why this is so important for the city of Providence is because the way that this is designed and the way that Jump Bicycle operates, we do it with equity and we do it with inclusion in mind. As Martina just mentioned, this is a paid-for service, but built into this plan is a way to make sure that it reaches folks who may have a difficult time paying the full share. So for families and individuals who qualify, who may need to commute downtown or otherwise, perhaps they're spending hundreds of dollars a month in parking, we want to be part of their support network to make sure that they can use this technology to get around in a way that's more accessible, fairer, and more equitable for them. So funding for this project comes from a number of different places, not only from our two great sponsors, but also from the Department of Transportation. I want to thank our entire federal delegation for your help and support in advocating for these funds. And I want to thank their entire teams for working with us as we repurpose these funds to make this available. In August, we're going to be releasing the entire plan for where the docking stations are going to be. And it's important to note that many other cities have had, I think it's fair to say, some challenges with the docking stations and the self-docking bicycles. But these are a hybrid that take the best of both worlds. You don't necessarily have to walk or reach a docking station to find one of these bicycles. Once you download the app will tell you exactly where a bicycle is found, and it allows you to pick it up from wherever it is. But at the same time, it doesn't allow people to simply lay a bicycle right in the middle of the sidewalk. It has to be docked to something. So not only does it provide a little bit of freedom and liberty so you can more conveniently get to your destination, but it also provides a way to keep it orderly so that we know where the bikes will be and that they're easily accessible. So within 1.5 mile radius of the downtown circulator, you're going to see these bikes. They certainly have a radius of taking you much further. Once again, I encourage everyone to please hop on one of these and give them a try. And I hope you start thinking, wow, this isn't just a bike. This is a potential replacement for my entire car. So I take it from someone who commutes to work every single day on their bicycle. I will be on these bicycles, enjoying them and being an ambassador so many more people take them on. Thank you so much for being a part of this. This is a great day for the city of Providence, and I look forward to seeing these bikes all throughout our city. Have a great day.